Shaun Dolac had a scholarship offer coming out of high school for lacrosse. He passed that up to pursue he and his dad's dream, a college football career. After 1 year of prep school, Shaun ended up at the University of Buffalo. Fast forward 5 years, and we are talking about a Buffalo Bulls legend.
The legacy you've left on this place is incredible. Goes without saying. You're a pro's pro. Handle your business every single day. Go above and beyond to put yourself in positions to be successful. The credit goes to you, and we are all just so blessed to be a small part of your journey, man.
To say Shaun is a leader on this team would be selling him short.
You the GOAT in my eyes, I ain't gonna lie. Best linebacker in the country. You are the program, you're the general. We all rally behind you, and I can't wait to see how far you take this football stuff, man.
His teammates are glad to see Shaun finally recognized for the player and teammate he is.
Having a front row seat to seeing Shaun being left out of a lot of things that he was definitely deserving of, being overlooked constantly. I wasn't there to see him as a walk-on, but I understand his story coming on as a walk-on and earning his spot, earning his scholarship, just constantly earning everything like over and over and over again. Constant overachiever.
Shaun earned a scholarship as a sophomore, set the school tackles record as a junior, and now as a redshirt senior, he is leading the country in tackles.
You've had a fabulous year. You've been incredibly productive on the field. You've represented us incredibly well off of it, and it's really exciting to see you get the postseason recognition that you deserve.
His value to this team goes way beyond the numbers he puts up.
Forget the plays you've made on the field, that goes without saying, but the impact you've made on the linebacker room, on this defense, and on this program are going to leave, going to make an impact on young guys for generations to come, and your legacy you left at this university is incredible.
Please welcome Burlsworth Trophy finalist, University of Buffalo linebacker Shaun Dolac.
Okay, Shaun, so in Arkansas, if it's 50 degrees, it's pretty cold. I'm watching your highlights. You can see your breath. We see the Bills play in snow. How many snow games have you played in?
Oh, man. From high school, probably about 1 or 2, honestly. I wish we could play in more, honestly. In college, didn't have the chance to really play in a snow game, but the weather down there is crazy. You never know if it's going to snow or if it's going to rain, or it could just be sunshine. So it's really bipolar weather over there.
Yeah, I saw the Bills playing in snow the other day. Do you go to their games very often?
When I can. Just trying to watch film when I can and trying to have a good time when I can. And they play on Sundays. We have practice on Sundays. So usually when we have a couple days off, I'll get out to one.
How about growing up? Did you follow the University of Buffalo and the Bills?
Yeah, I followed both programs, especially the Bills, but they weren't as good as they are now. In the recent years, they're just on the come up, and I'm proud of them. And then the Bulls, just watching them grow up and seeing where they've come in the program that we've become, it's amazing to see.
So you live, about 20 minutes from campus? I mean, it's not like you went very far to go to school, did you?
No, not at all. I just grew up 20 minutes from campus, the youngest of 7 siblings, sorry. And yeah, my half-sister, I love you, Amanda. But 20 minutes from campus, so it's easy to kind of go home and see my family and talk to them and make sure they're doing good, and having the support from my friends and family, coming to the games every week it's amazing.
So we saw a couple of your brothers. You get picked on a lot when you were young?
Yeah, I think it was competitive growing up. We're all athletes, and whether it was getting to the dinner table first or going out and playing football in the snow. That's probably like our biggest passion that we had, was going out when it's snowing and going in the street and just hitting each other into snow piles, coming back with injuries, but we're good, so it was great.
You obviously wanted to play football after you were through in high school. What motivated you to walk on at Buffalo?
Yeah, I think, excuse me, just the passion that I had for football growing up. Like it said, I had a scholarship to Albany out of high school, but my heart just wasn't there. And I think the passion that I had for football and the belief that my family had for me and the belief that I had for myself was just bigger than what other people saw for me. And I chose that decision to walk on to the University of Buffalo in 2020, and it's been the best decision that I've ever made.
After your freshman year, you had a coaching change.
Yeah.
You had to prove yourself all over again. How did that work out?
Yeah, just knowing that you work so hard that first year, and thinking that you're going to put yourself in the right spot for the next year, and then all of a sudden that coaching staff changes. You got to kind of rethink things, but in that moment you got to decide if this is really what you want to do, and you're going to prove yourself no matter what, no matter who you are. There's always going to be somebody who doubts you, but it's not what you do by what they say. It's what you do and what you believe. If you believe in doing what you want to get, then you'll get it.
And you convinced the new coach to give you a scholarship, didn't you? How did that happen?
Yeah, one day we went out to practice, and we were doing some one-on-one drills on the goal line, and a couple of guys went before me. I had the chance to go, and I was able to make a stop on the goal line. They thought it was a fluke, so we did it again, and I was able to make another stop. And then after that drill was over, my coach ended up giving me a scholarship, announcing it to the team, and it was amazing. Shout out to Coach Mack, who's really helped me develop into the career, and he's kind of nudged the head coach to kind of offer this guy on the spot, and I'm forever grateful for that.
Do you think it was spontaneous? Do you think he'd been thinking about it, or you made those plays and he said, you get a scholarship?
Yeah, I think it was kind of on the spot. I think I was kind of working my tail off the whole off season and into fall camp, and I think maybe it would have happened at some point, but I think there was no kind of perfect moment than that moment.
Okay, you guys won 3 games last year. You won 8 this year. What was the difference?
Yeah, I think just the culture. Coach Lemble came in and he just took control of the culture, took control of the leaders on this team, and he sat us down and made sure, like, if this is what we want, we can go do it. And we turned it around. The leaders stepped up. And you saw what happened. We were projected to be bottom of the MAC in the conference, and we ended up being 3rd. So I think that in itself is an accomplishment for the team, and we're going bowling to the Bahamas. So.
Now you're probably disappointed. You like snow games, right? You're going to play in the Bahamas.
A bit, yeah. I mean, I would have been fine with like Boise or something like that, But
ever been there?
No, I haven't.
What are you looking forward to?
Just the nice weather, and just having a good time with my teammates, and just kind of relaxing while we're down there, but also getting to work. And we got a good opponent with Liberty, and just preparing the right way. Coach Lemble's doing a good job with us getting ready, so I'm just excited for that.
Okay, now we heard one of your brothers say you rushed for over 200 yards in a game in high school. What about those 2 interception returns for touchdowns in the same game?
It was in high school. I like to run the ball. And then, just living it up and trying to just be myself and just trying to play the game that I love. And then those interceptions, this past year I was able to run one back, and then I got caught on the 2-yard line, which was a little disappointing. But I'm so blessed and so grateful to have met all the coaches and all the people in my life who've put me in good positions to make plays and ultimately be the stat leader.
Now you've got your degree. You're going to play in this bowl game. What's next for you?
Yeah, whatever the Lord has planned for me, honestly. I'm excited for the journey ahead, whether that's in the NFL or wherever life takes me. I'm just so blessed to have the support of my family and my friends and the coaches at the University at Buffalo that I'm just excited for what's next.
Well, whatever your job is, I hope it's in a warmer climate. You might get used to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, honestly.
All right, you can see why the committee has such a tough job ahead.